alaikum salam. Why thank you. We the realest alive. Hi hater. Bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today. Not tomorrow either. Look though. It's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie in the cockers know Johnny is the projects, no saying Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had a boo. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First that ever roll, shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody not the vocals, any social, I'm posted. I'm high ride, they can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last Friday. How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, come, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it cracking like a killer. In the back, you're chilling with you, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I don't want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pan like a bees. A little to the little tip thing, keep the got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kids to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't shit. Just to the got to say about watching never hear about. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the times. I can't believe what I see in my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, now to this trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, got my sound already, got my songs already, got them asking how they ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down there.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. That one a little bit high, and it's a ball and a strike. That one to first. Pasquantino takes it himself. One up, one down. Here's Acuna now. Headed towards the corner. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Friedl settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Matt Olson down. First pitch just misses.
1 out.
2 outs, base is empty. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Lars Nootbaar will hit next. That one the other way. And a couple of quick outs. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly different.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 1-0. Lau at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Martinez back to work. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one misses up and in. And the count even 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
He is really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Baez. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball there. Nootbaar settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Sean Murphy.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Pasquantino. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now it's Austin Hayes. Hit in the air, right field. TJ Friedel digs in now.
The center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Baez snags it, and there's 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Late swing, foul to the left. Hayes, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. In the air, out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And now here is Tyler Stevenson. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Throws to first in time. Next to hit, Santiago Espinal.
Third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a ground ball. Baez tosses to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
2-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
Tosses to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Here's Alex Verdugo. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a hit, and that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
That missed.
There's
That's
the ball. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball 4.
And ball
Take your
4 to aboard. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Late swing fouled off. This one in the air right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Ezequiel Tovar. Late with the swing there.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Grounds one to short. Baez throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Next
Now
for Cincinnati,
right
Lars Nootbaar. Grounded out his first time up. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
To the right side, Olsen takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Taylor Ward, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Baez whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's Matt Olson. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And Olsen is set down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Not in time. He's safe. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Javier Baez next up for the Braves. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, 1 away. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now one
That's
missed.
The ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's outside, and the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Riley over at first with 1 away. And ball 4 to aboard.
Runner take
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Murphy in the box, lays off for ball 1.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to 3rd. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that's outside.
No, that's outside. Ball.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Ripped into center, base hit. In comes the run from 3rd. And it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
First and second, 2 down. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Murphy fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Now that.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Austin Hayes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Inside. And the count 1-2. Hayes leads off first with 1 away. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
The first baseman, Vinny.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's out on the tag. Misplay doesn't cost him. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. The tag out. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Just missed it. Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch. Acuna in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Tovar. The throw to first. They get the out on Acuna. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Schwellenbach back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Up and in, and that is ball 1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one misses. The count now 2-2.
2-2.
In the dirt. Murphy fires the first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezekiel Tovar. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And he chases that one below the zone.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
On the ground. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the sixth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that's in for a strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Caught him looking for the K. Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Around second is Riley. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's too high. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're at the top half of the sixth. And that should be extra bases. Riley comes in to score, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, right field. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Two outs. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Verdugo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one misses up and in. 2-2. Line drive. And no one can get there. Ozzie flying around third. In to score from first, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Ripped that one down the line. And kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
Next to hit, Michael Harris II. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. There's a swing and a drive. Boom goes the dynamite. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2. Ward up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1.
Well, these Reds, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brandon Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one. Ripped on the ground to second. Lowe out on the play. And next is the designated hitter, Austin Hayes. He's 2 for 2.
Hey.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Off the mark there. And a count 1-2. In the dirt. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Top of inning number 7. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. Chabot goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball. Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
No, ball. 1-1.
That's out to center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Matt Olson up to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. upstairs.
That's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. Now a chance for Tyler Stevenson. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to begin the 8th. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now the count is even. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
The batter now, Javier
No,
Baez.
that missed. That's the ball.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. So here's Murphy now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a foul ball. Man at second. Tosses to first. Out number 2. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is down low. Just missed.
Ball. 2-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. The throw in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here.
17.
Stuart Fairchild, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. Pitches in there. That's strike 1. Albies off of first with 2 away. Loud handles, throws to first. 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Santiago Espinal.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. It just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Way high.
Ball. Count's full.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And takes low for ball 1.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The Reds trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. In now for the Reds, Lars Nootbaar. That missed inside, and it's 1-0.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So digging in, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 the count.
And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
0-2.
The tying run at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Lowe out on the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1.
1-0.
And that's downstairs and outside. And he takes a strike.
Full count.
Swings and misses on the baseball up in the zone for the strikeout. Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. Look out!
You hit him.
And it hit him.
You got him.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that one off the outside edge. Making a move at first. On to pinch run, Eli White.
Number 36.
White stands at first with one out.
Eli White.
Close, but called the ball. And it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter. Back here at Great American Ballpark, now it's the DH, Austin Hayes. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. He's 2 outs away. Friedel now at the plate.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 56, Hunter.
There's a swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
No
ton.
balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball
No,
is
that's
outside. Falling behind, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go.
Got him, and that's the ball game.